Okay.
My name is Chestnut Milo Dorothy Akenova. I work with Increase. Increase is a sexual rights organization that is based in north of Nigeria and operationalizes provisions of sexual rights as are articulated in the ICPD Program of Action, the Beijing Platform for Action, and CEDAW. What multinational companies can do in Nigeria to show support for LGBTQI community is to ensure that the policies that they have in the home country are translated and operationalized in Nigeria. There should be a deliberate effort to reserve a quota of employment opportunity specifically for LGBT people and gender non-conforming persons. And there should be a way of censoring those who work within the companies who discriminate or stigmatize someone based on perceived or their real sexual orientation or gender identity and expression. The other way that they could show support is by putting some funds of what they usually label community development, like giving back to the community. Some fund that could serve as a scholarship for LGBTI persons, because oftentimes they are sent away from homes with no support, and so they drop out of school. And if the companies have this funding, then we could dip into it and ensure that people are not denied education any longer on the basis of their sexual orientation or gender identity and expression. The other thing that we would want to see in terms of support for us is their relationship with the government, because oftentimes, for them to come into the country, they have agreements, that they have drawn up with the governments. Now, they can insist or propose, at least to the government, that it is not progressive to criminalize people anymore based on their sexual orientation or gender identity. And that should make part of the negotiations that they enter into as they come into the country, so that the government knows clear that there are no-go zones as far as human rights violations are concerned.
Great. And do you think there are some maybe younger consumers in Nigeria who actually value products that come from companies like Apple or others who are seen to be progressive?
Certainly, yes.
Can you just take the question again? So, that there are some younger, there are some consumers.
There are consumers, of products that come from companies that are diversity friendly, that would patronize those companies simply because they are diversity friendly. Recently, we have seen a company that did this, is it a milkshake advert with a diversity family? That's the love of most people in Nigeria. We talk about it, we celebrate it, and there is no how that will be on a shelf, and that won't be a first choice. So it's the way to go.
Great. And anything else you can think of that you would want to say to multinational corporations?
Well, support our fight, support our struggle, especially against the Same-Sex Marriage Prohibition Act. It is there. It will be harmful for the companies just as it is for us. And the best we can do is to be proactive. Let us be seen to be doing something against that law. It is no longer sexy to keep quiet about it. It won't go away. We can't wish it away. We must work together. The companies should work alongside the activists at home to kill the law.
Great.